Good day, everyone. We are Group 10 reporting Genetically Modified Organisms, Science, Health, and Politics. So, I am Muhammad Larof and Yaguni. Learning outcomes. At the end of this topic, you are expected to identify issues on genetically modified organisms, discuss different implication and impact of GMO, present a short research paper showing the impact of GMOs in Philippines. So, what is genetics? Ang genetics ay isang pag-aaral ng mga gene, kung paano ito namamana at kung paano ito nakaka-affect sa mga katangian ng isang organism. Ang genetics ay isang mahalagang branch ng biology na tumutulong sa atin na maintindihan ang mga process ng buhay as well as ang paglaki, pagunlad at evolution nito. Heredity means passing of traits from parents to offspring. How we inherit our physically characteristics like eye color, hair color, and height from our parents. Heredity is also responsible for passing on a certain predisposition to disease or condition. What is gene? Ang gene ay ang primary physical at functional na unit ng heredity. Ang mga gene ay gawa sa DNA. Ang ilan gene ay nagsisilbing instruction para gumawa ng mga molecules na tinatawag na protein. However, maraming gene ang hindi nag-code sa mga protein. Sa mga tao, ang mga gene ay nag-iiba sa laki a few hundred DNA bases to 2 million bases na meron tayo. Why do we need gene? We need genes because they contain the instruction for building and maintaining our bodies. What is organism? An organism is simply anything that is alive. It could be a tiny bacteria, a beautiful flower, a majestic elephant, or even a human being. Think of it this: an organism is like a living machine that can do all sort of things because it has parts that work together like a car has engine, wheels, and steering wheel. An organism has different parts like organs, tissues, and cells that all work together to keep it alive. Also, it can react to things around it just like you might jump back if you see something scary. An organism can react to change in environment like light, sound, or temperature, and it can make more of it since organism can produce, which means they can create new organism like themselves. What is GMO or genetically modified organism? A GMO is like a plant or animal that has been changed in lab to have special traits. Imagine you want a plant that grows bigger fruits or a cow that can produce milk. Scientists can change the gene of this organism to make them do that. For example, in a motorcycle, they can have a special modification to have there to be pass. So, scientists change the gene of organism to make them do that. It's like a recipient adding a new ingredients to make to the dish to taste better. And scientists add or change gene to make the organism better in some way. This is different from regular breeding where farmers choose the best plant or animal to breed and get offspring without the desired traits. So GMO scientists can now use special tools to edit the DNA of an organism, which means they can change the instruction that tells organism how to grow and develop. This allows them to create plants that are resist to disease or increase or animal that produce more milk. So, genetically modified organisms or GMOs are organisms whose DNA is altered using biotechnology to introduce desired traits such as pest resistance, enduring to tolerance, or improved nutrition. Widely used in agriculture, GMOs enhance productivity and reduce chemical use. However, they spark debates over potential health risks, environmental impacts, and ethical consideration regarding genetic engineering. So an example of GMO is BT corn, genetically modified to include a gene from the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis. This gene produces a protein toxic to certain pests like the corn borer, reducing the need for chemical pesticide. Beet corn boosts crop yield while minimizing environmental impacts through it raises concern about resistance and biodiversity. So GMO are created through genetic engineering. Scientists identify and isolate a beneficial gene from one organism, modify it, and insert it into another organism's DNA. So DNA is a ribonucleic acid. Using methods like bacterial vectors or gene guns, the modified cells are regenerated into full organism, tested for safety and effectiveness, and approved by regulatory bodies for agricultural or industrial use.
Roles. Good day everyone, my name is Tumanay Sulaiman and I'm going to report the roles of GMO. So, GMO in agriculture. So, GMO plays a key role in a modern agriculture. First approved in 1994, now they make up the most corn, cotton, and soybeans grown in the US and are widely used worldwide. GMOs help increase crop yields, reduce reduce the need for chemical insecticides, and improve nutrition, like in golden rice, which is rich in which which is rich in beta carotene. They are also designed to withstand extreme weather, making farming more efficient and sustainable. So, so GMO in medicine and research. GMOs have been crucial in medicine and research since 1980s. They allow they allow scientists to study diseases, test treatments, and produce safer, more affordable pharmaceuticals. Examples include insulin for the diabetics made using GM bacteria, and vaccines like hepatitis B vaccine produced in GMEs, and GM plants are even being developed to create edible vaccines. So, gene therapy, which uses genetic modification, is also offering new treatments for diseases like cancer and sickle cell anemia. For instance, modified stem cells can be used to cure genetic disorders by replacing faulty genes with healthy ones. GMOs are transforming medicine, making treatments more effective and accessible. So, GMO in environment management. GMOs are helping address environmental challenges. For example, genetically modified bacteria can produce biodegradable plastics such as biopol, which was developed using a GM bacterium to create flexible, eco-friendly polymer. GMOs are also being designed to break down oil and heavy metals, offering powerful tools for cleaning up pollution and supporting sustainable practices. Socio-politic, socio-political relevance of GMOs. GMOs spark debates over their benefits and risks, particularly in the food industry. Concerns include potential health risks like altered allergenic properties, environmental issues like the spreads of engineered genes, and the evolution of resistant pests. While some countries or groups reject GMOs over safety concerns. Scientific reviews, including by the US FDA, have found GM foods safe for consumption. Policies on GMOs vary globally, which with countries like China and Canada embracing them while others, especially in parts of Africa and Europe, remain cautious. So, advantages of GMOs. Number one, reduce the use of pesticides and other toxic chemicals. Number two, decide characteristics of food are achieved in a shorter time. Number three, improve nutritional value. Number four, many people rely on GM food for medicines. Number five, gene technology is the best solution to the problem of food hunger. Number six, genetics is always better than chemicals. GM cotton with the Bacillus thuringiensis crygene is resistant to cotton bollworm. Cry encodes an insecticidal protein. Number 7. All GM foods have been extensively tested and they are safe as other foods in the marketplace. Number 8. GM crops can be made into convenience and junk food just like organic crops and other crops. The nutrition depends on the food, not the method of the food, not the method of the crop breeding. Disadvantages of GMOs. Unacceptable for some groups to copy genes, interfere in the food chain. Genetically engineered animals may suffer from health problems. Number 4. Allergic reactions. Number 5. Genetic pollution. Number 6. Environmental hazards from pesticides. Number 7. Substantial health impacts on workers. Number 8. Pollution of natural ecosystems, waterways. Number 9. Loss of insect biodiversity in agro-ecosystems. Number 10. Creation of secondary pests. So, GMO in Philippines. The Philippines has embraced GMOs to address public health and agricultural challenges. Golden rice, engineered to combat vitamin A deficiency, recently received approval from the Department of Agriculture. It aims to prevent conditions that cause blindness and death in children. This is the first GMO designed to address a public health issue approved in the developing world. Additionally, over 400,000 farmers in the Philippines now grow BT corn and other GM crops like BT eggplant, cotton, and golden rice are in development. With limited farmland and a growing population, the country sees GMOs as essential for increasing crop yields and food security. So that's all. Thank you for listening. We are the Group 10. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.